Yeah, how is Poland even delivering us this aluminium? They are actually getting it through, which is amazing. Not quite sure how, but they are. We've nearly got our new AA guns. We can knock this speed up again. No one's attacking us. No one dare attack us. So I wouldn't mind one more division. Or two more divisions just to sit on the front lines here. Actually, you know what? We seem so safe. Let's go over there. And then we can move that to there. My big mistake might come if I inadvertently transfer someone out. You look pretty safe. I think you can only be attacked from one square. So take one division. And I'm actually going to put it all the way over there. Just to double that one up. So we're looking solid here. This place is defending like mad. It's got no fortresses. Oh, it's because it's the Soviets. Right, well, they're surrounded and knackered. Do I want to try and... You know what? I could put some units in there. Defend that place, maybe? I feel like we could probably capture those Soviet forces there. Hungary's not got involved in the war so far, which is good news for us. However, there is fighting going off. Yeah, we've got enemy fighters overhead. We're managing to intercept a few and disrupt others. I'm not sure. It's looking tough. Do we need... What are we in? We're in October. Fuel's looking good at the moment. I say we go for... I'm going to go for this. It's ahead of... We're ahead of time. But we need to try and get our factories churning more stuff out. And the other option is that I go and... Oh, wait. Pause. We've got stuff built here. This is fantastic. So, should we pop in some extra radar down here? We can improve things now. I'm trying to win the air fight. And I think they'll be fairly quick to produce as well. And then we're going to do some factories and maybe some infrastructure. And see how we get going. I know. I love building stuff in this game. I love seeing everything improve. The economies get better. The industry get better. Kind of wish it was producing it a bit faster, but I do quite like it. So my theory in this, yes, we need more civilian factories. We need more military factories. But if we can intercept more of these bombers, then the factories that we've got will be out of action and have less downtime. So maybe this is going to be a quick fix. Who knows? Also, let's go and fix some of this. So we have a choice to make. We have assault, which is going to be with armoured vehicles, isn't it? It's mostly about vehicles. I don't think you can go wrong with either way. Oh, hang on. What about the endgame ones here? Versus that. That gives us reconnaissance and reinforce rate. That's got some defense and max planning. Our organization's good. Do you know, I don't often go down the grand planning one. I'm not sure. Breakthrough, 10% breakthrough. I'm thinking the assault one. I'm thinking we're maybe past this bit. And we're looking towards aggression in the future. It's got some coordination bonus as well. That's not going to give us anything to start with. Just motorized infantry. The foot infantry is going to get nothing. It's going to be leg infantry, isn't it, if we do this? Breakthrough, 10%. Okay, I'm going to go down this one. We're not going to have the industry to completely equip our divisions out with any sort of huge motorized stuff. Oh, let's take the next one while we're there then. It's got some tanks and stuff, but... yeah, it's neither looks particularly great or exciting. I like exciting trees. We'll take two of those. We should maybe start thinking about getting some ground attack aircraft as well. Infantry advancement. That gives us a nice research, doesn't it? And the artillery one will do the same for that. which we could go for. Importing foreign bombers. Well, it's a support. Or we can go for more research. Reduction for land doctrine. Land doctrine we don't seem to be... I don't care about. It makes it cheaper, but we seem to be racking up the experience anyway. We should go for things that we do need to catch up with. So we'll go for that one. And maybe the light tank stuff, because we could do some better armor at some point. But I think... Oh, we're not recruiting anything? Right, so the modern infantry, edit. Duplicate this. And let's call it... Let's put this one on. And this is going to... We're just going to call this attack infantry. I don't even know how I'm going to form this. It needs to be better than this. It needs more artillery. It needs a chunk of artillery, doesn't it? The organisation doesn't need to be so high. Combat width is going to get a bit big. Let's see. Can we put anything else in here? I'll save it for now. Do you know what? It's not too bad. I think I might just run with that. Let's see if we can train... Oh, I don't know. 10? 11? Let's go with that to start with. And at that point, yeah, manpower is going to be a problem, because we always need some replacements in there. So that's going to be interesting. Now we need a stack of medium tanks and a stack of artillery. They're going to be a while in production. And we're going to be able to do this with... We're going to have limited attacks. At the moment, I have absolutely nothing that I can spare from my front line, apart from 4 divisions of really bad light tanks. And I very much doubt they will achieve anything. I could go and put them in here, and they could get some combat experience. Let's do that for fun, shall we? The German Reich declared war on Denmark, so that's the first move that we've seen in a while from Germany. And it's just surrendered straight away, I think. Okay, Norway's joined the Allies. Iceland declares neutrality. There's part of Norway gone fascist as the fascist uprising. That I think could be wiped out really quickly, but yeah, it never happens. So, is this going to be my first military mistake of the game? I'm moving 4 divisions of light tanks in there. Boom! Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Or is it? Germany's declared war on Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia joins the Allies. That's going to cause some interesting situations with Hungary. I want to attack, but I don't want to move out of my ring of forts because it's going to go bad. You know it's going to go bad. The idea of this was just to see if Czechoslovakia could hold. And I think we've answered yes to that, but because Germany... nobody dare attack us because of our fortresses. Okay, I may have just spoken too soon. The Russians have just decrypted our communications. Hang on, weren't they already our enemy? Alright, this is going to get spicy from this point in. Italy's lost its islands in the Mediterranean. It won't be long now before we see a British invasion of mainland Italy, I think. They're not doing too bad down here. Oof. So many wars. Come on, light tanks. We are kicking their asses. We are impenetrable. Wow, and those are only light tanks. With like some of the worst templates I think I've ever seen. Keep landing more troops in there. So I don't think we're going to be able to push in. But I'll take the experience. And I think we can probably afford some of the losses. Yeah, it's not like we're losing too many. We're not attacking anywhere else. We're gradually getting our aircraft reinforced. We are shooting them down in decent numbers now. And before long, we're going to get some better planes up in the sky. I mean, I'm going to guess, actually, that we have better detection now, do we? From radars in range? Yeah, okay, that's definitely helping. That's giving us the advantage there. light tanks, that attack is petering out, so let's stop there. I'll pull them back if I need to. I'm happy to leave them in there. They can get some experience. Absolutely nothing else to do with them. And I don't think I'm going to modify the template because I can't see it being that useful. Mind you, if I'm going to do medium tanks, I'm going to have to design something way better than the garbage thing we've got, which is currently just providing an armor bonus. I am so tempted to try and walk forwards, and that's all that we need to do. We just need to walk forwards, and we can start pushing back. Whoa, fuel. Fuel's not looking good. Fuel is not looking good. We can't trade. I don't think we can trade with anyone now. Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have pushed. I shouldn't have pushed those tanks up there and wasted all my fuel. But these forces look so beaten up. Go on, I'll try that one. We have some attack. They have some more defense. But they have nothing. They have absolutely no armor-piercing stuff whatsoever. I wonder if I could build divisions of light tanks. The industry might manage that. They'd be, like, so limited. Okay, we're starting to work on better planes. Actually, I could put them straight into the old aircraft, couldn't I? Just with the better engines. It's going to be a while before we get that one. So let's go for the heavy machine guns as well. Oh, this is looking so much better. Fuel is back up to being respectable now, so we'll leave that for the moment. What are we short on? Aluminium, rubber, and chromium. So I don't think the infrastructure is going to matter for that. I think we can dare to build some military factories. And I think we can even dare to build it somewhere like this. Let's go for that. An extra 2. We'll go for 2. Ooh, big spenders. We might be about to kick the Soviets out of this, which is awesome. Doctrine discoveries. This gives us cheaper land doctrine later on, which is good. We'll have to work down for that. Support the foreign fighters. I'm going to grab this now, and then we're going to get 1940s level fighter before we get too far behind. But at the same time, I may as well change this to engines 3. It's a new version. Let's go for it. I mean, I suppose you can just keep on upgunning and upgrading the engines on older aircraft. Is that one? That's one of ours, right? That's Czech. Looks remarkably Spitfire-like, but we've got the rubber processing, so we can slowly upgrade the rubber and fuel production. It's going to take a while. Let us get onto construction and then the industry thing. Try and get our factories up. January 41, and Europe looks so different. Actually, Italy, I was saying Italy normally folds, and I still expect them to, but they've made great progress against France. And I guess they're doing this with German help. Yeah, they're not... Okay, I guess we're waiting for Great Britain to do something over here. We have points to spend. What can we do? I think this is going to have to be a thing, isn't it? God, I don't want to lose my factories. I'm going to hold off a little bit longer with that. If we can. And I'm going to go for the Prince of Terror. I'm going to go for the Prince of Terror. Because as we expand out, we are going to slowly, I think, take some territory. And we will have to garrison it. So that's going to be a bonus to us. Is it going up? No, it's definitely not. We got in here, by the way. So I'm going to try and attack the Soviets from 2 positions here. I'm going to move half of these down. Finland declared war. German Reich declared war on the Soviet Union. Holy crap. Okay, the Finnish continuation war. Following their defeat in their previous war against the Soviet government, the Finnish people have now mobilized and stand ready to reclaim the territories they lost and liberate the Finnish and Karelian people from foreign oppression as a spiritual successor to the Finnish War for Independence. And hey, Mozadat? Hey, Mozadat? And they will not fight alone. It's nothing to do with me. Oh, is it, actually? Okay. Germany breaks the pact. You could potentially join the Allies, couldn't you, from this? They're not fascist. They're aligned with Germany. But they could actually join the Allies because we're at war with the USSR. That would be very interesting. This war is bogged down. Britain's not getting involved in the continent over here at all. I better just keep an eye on my own affairs, actually, and make sure nothing goes horrendously wrong. I don't even know if I want to risk this. Italian-Bulgarian military technology exchange. Screw them. Missing equipment. Oh, we're not making light tanks. Well, no, we're not making light tanks. And that doesn't look like that's going to work whatsoever, so screw it. And we're just going to... I'm maybe going to withdraw these. Although I might leave them in there to try and hold this, because this little bit here of Poland here is allowing us to trade. We're getting our aluminium supply from there. It's fantastic. So we don't really want to lose that, do we? I'll leave the divisions of light tanks there until we get something better to put in. Okay, the industry's working. The manpower is going up slightly. The aircraft situation is looking better. We're nearly back to the, like, full strength. The three... Hang on, there's one over here as well, isn't there? Yeah, they're nearly back up there. They are actually doing a great job. The Czech Air Force, there should be medals all around there. I'm very proud of those fellas. The difficulty in this game is going to come when it is time to push back on the enemy. We've nearly got a military factory. This is the first one we've had in, like, 2 years, I think. What we're going to spend it on? Tanks? Artillery? Artillery's down. That's to get the new divisions out. Definitely do with that. The medium tanks one is okay. Okay, I'm going to put into artillery because we absolutely do need it. What I'm going to do, the next one, we're going to start making our ground attack aircraft. It's time to start producing something. Actually, I don't even know if we've got anything researched. Have we even researched bombs and stuff? I don't think so. Right, so this chap. Have we... there's not a whole lot you can do over there. Can we prepare this? We need a network strength of 70%. I don't think that's going to help matters. Actually, I don't think there's any point in you being over there. Let's come back to Prague. I was thinking about doing stuff, but go and put back on counterintelligence over here. It's probably more useful. Non-aggression pact from Finland, accept. This is nice. This is very nice. Come and join the faction. I'm not sure they're doing very well, but unless they won't have dropped paratroopers in there. No, they won't have done that. I don't think I've ever seen the AI use paratroopers. So, should we go for more agility and speed, or should we try and get this one for the reliability? Reliability's good. I'll go for that one for the time being, I think. Okay, I'm enjoying this game. I like it when games don't go as you expect. And so we're seeing something that's quite different. Who's attacking us there? Germany. All right, well, we'll let them. I mean, do I want to try and push out, take this area? Part of me says absolutely, and the rest of me says don't be insane. It will go very badly. So, badly it will go. That turns over to us, does it? Excellent. Okay, so we've instantly got counterattacked. I wasn't really wanting. But if we can make Poland a bit stronger, and I think we might... I'm still going to leave some of these forces back here in the mountains for when we have to retreat, because I'm not expecting this to go too smoothly. Light fighter focus, that will give us even more research for fighters. Is there anything else? I don't think there's much else. Apart from the research bonus for close air support models, which might be useful. I don't even know if this tech tree reads right anymore. We've got a research bonus for heavy fighter models and one for light fighter models, or just for fighter models. I don't know if this... We've got the aircraft designer now, so I don't know if this still reads intelligently, let's say. Anything over there? I think we're finished with that side of the tree. Let us go for that. Get some cheaper land doctrine. And let's just expand the air a little bit more. Let's go with ground support, strategic bombing. Air superiority, we're not going. I'm going to go with ground support for now. Because we're about to get into that. We're going to get involved in it. And what we want are oh, we got pushed out? Well, I didn't see that coming. I'm not having that. I am not having that. We want that back. And I'm going to put some troops into this as well. We haven't got the new fighter models ready yet, so I will drop this into... And I'll put it into that for now. Okay, what about infrastructure? Where's our aluminium? We have 0 aluminium. This would be the one we want for the extra production of steel and stuff. How are we doing? We're definitely short of aluminium. I can't do anything about that. We need some Poland back. Poland are our friends in that regard. So all of a sudden that becomes... I actually don't need that one, do I? What to build? AA? I don't feel like we're getting bombed too much now. Military factories. Go on, we'll go military factories. We're going to need them. We can churn something out. Right, we want this back, and I don't think that lot's going to hold. We should be in there. That's better, so we can redo that. And at that point, send them back. Heavy machine guns, excellent. We're getting ready to produce something much better. Oh, we've got it. Cool, we've got it. Let's go for this. And at the same time, we shall have... We've already got bombs. We need heavy bombs. Oh, well, we will want rockets if we're going to do the ground attack aircraft, aren't we? We'll go cannons 1. Our new planes are going to have cannons. And then we want to switch over to the artillery research tree, I think. And I could do with some spare soldiers, so anywhere we've got 3. I don't think we need 3 of these divisions. So let's railroad them in. I mean, we're holding fairly well. Let's bring them up where they're going to be required. Don't think there's anywhere else where we've got 3 divisions in the slot. We've got 1 there still. Yeah, and we've got some French troops in here. They've got no way to get home. Poor guys. I'm going to send 2 of these out. I'm not going to send ridiculous amounts in. But this is where we try and take this back down, and we also go to trade. We find Poland. The trade is there still, so excellent. That's straight back up, and it should be showing in there. It is brilliant. We can deal with this. And let's try and get in there and send those guys over the border. We're trying to push back and just expand our Polish influence, just to keep those guys in the game. Basically, it's worth holding a couple of divisions on Polish territory just to get the aluminium. That is so worth it to our air industry. These guys have reinforced. This is superb news. You could do with an ace. Do you have any spare? No, I think we have them. They're already assigned. We need more aces. Yugoslavia's capitulated. Nothing's coming after me in the south, which is great news. Brilliant. We will take that and we will try and hold it for all we are worth. So at the moment we have troops behind the front line that aren't really needed there. But yeah, this is good. Okay, we could pull the light tanks out, and if we wanted to try and attack anywhere else, we could start considering our options there. This is good news as well. We're looking like we are getting built up. We've got nearly all the equipment. Artillery we're short of. Czechoslovakia is starting to look dangerous. We have the military factory. Well, that's what I'm gonna... I could start making some ground attack aircraft. I was going to do that, wasn't I? Let's produce something so we've got something that can kick out. So we have... Yeah, I might not change the airframe straight away. So we'll go for the... No, hang on, not that one, sorry. The new one, new basic small airframe. And we're going to put combat air support. All we've really got are bomb locks or a small bomb bay. We lose the same agility. Agility, ground attack 6, weight 4. So ground attack 8, weight 4. So we can actually put a small bomb bay in this. Would that work in a small... It doesn't sound like it would work, but it does. And an anti-tank cannon. Yeah, I can't see that really working. Put a small bomb bay on, and because we can... I'm putting bomb locks on as well, because I think it sounds cool. This is going to be something small, but we've got the engine 3. Should we put a defense turret? Go on, we'll put a light machine gun turret on. This is just for flavour. I know this isn't the way to do it. An armour plate. So it's kind of like a flying tank. It's something fun to play. We need to change that, though. We can't have it looking like that. We can have it looking like that. That'll do. So this is going to be our first one of these. We have some old ones we can actually upgrade. I don't think they're anything like those, but we'll do it. Okay, that's going to be interesting, and you can start upgrading the old stuff as well. Right. Aircraft doing their job. This is excellent. We kind of need something over Poland, though. Are we going to have a whole new wing of light fighters? I guess we are. And you're going to be intercepting bombers over there. I don't think that's going to help us terribly, somehow. They're the Polish division. Holy crap, look at this. The Allies have come surging through from the Netherlands. This is the time to push for Berlin. And I have absolutely nothing that I can spare. We could probably take a bit of land here. Hang on, who's this? So, oh, it's gone. Whoever that was, it's no longer a thing. All right, so it may be that the light tanks actually are the game-winning things here.
Připraven, pane.
Let's see if we can push through.
Ano, pane.
They're having another go at me. I need to get some war score up. Ooh, what have we got? What have we got? We've got the first one of our new aggressive... which you go in here. Let's change this colour over to... You have arrived in the nick of time, my friend. Let's give them... No, that looks... That's simple. Let's give them... that. First army. First aggressive army. I like that. Who have you got? Who have we got? We have no more... Right. That's no good. Who can we promote? We don't really have anyone. But... they'll do.
Připraven, pane.
Did we get some good stats? Yes, we actually did get some good stats. Let's change this. And now we can see. And let's bring this guy over to here. We're going for an attack on Breslau. So this is going to be a baptism of fire here. And we're hoping we can push these guys back. And we're going to try for a grand encirclement. They've been pushed out. Superb. We need one division there to go in. I'm going to press forwards. And at that point, we're going in there. And we're going in there. And we have... Let's take that as well. And at that point, we can go and spend on this. And have a nice reduction. And can we get the next one? Yep. Let's take it. Cool. Okay. We're making some sort of counterattack in May 1941. I didn't think we would. I thought if we were ever able to do this, it would be like much later in the game. You need some backup there. So they are being backed up by 3 divisions. We're going to try and get a German pocket here with what few things we have. We've got military factories coming in. Let's try and get some ground support aircraft kicked out here. Take one off the fighters and put it onto there. And this is our medium tanks, is it? Yeah, all medium tank equipment. We've done nothing with this for so long. Yeah. That's not going to make much difference. We have some more in stock, which is excellent. Wait, do we not have a... Is that the only one I've got, a fast tank designer? I guess it is. So this isn't working out quite as planned. In fact, I'm going to just cancel this move because it's not working. But that's okay. Because we might still get in there. And if we don't, we'll have to reconsider our options for this. Right. So if we have to go in with 3 big divisions from up here, then we go in with 3 big divisions. Construction. Oil is fine, I'm glad to say. Right, industry. Let's get that one going. Nice. The army's turning up. They are sorely needed. Let's get over there. I don't think this attack is going to go as planned. So let's make sure our infantry doesn't overextend itself. I'm happy for them to go in there. If we can get a pocket created, then we can fix this. Or if we can go somewhere else. Because this is looking like a German collapse, isn't it? And if we can just go that a little bit further forward somewhere. I can't see us getting... We don't actually have a lot of troop strength on this front. We've got cannons. We're just waiting for that to be done. And then those guys are good to go, I think. So, over to industry. I guess we'll take this one. Rubber's still a problem, isn't it? I think we're going to be able to trade for rubber pretty soon. So, I don't think that's going to be the big, scary issue that I thought it was. We do want this. We want the rocket artillery, then we can make some proper ground attack aircraft. And the few that we are going to have, let me put them in here. Yep, all 5. We're going to add them on ground attack onto this yellow army. They're definitely going to get some combat there for 5 planes. Do you think it's going to make a big difference, folks?